Hi guys, so this is a short video. I just wanted to update you guys with yesterday's video with Bitcoin. Sorry, this is Ethereum. There we go. With Bitcoin. We mentioned that we saw a sell entry over here. Okay, when we saw it, we did make mention of it, and price proceeded to move lower. We then said that we might see potential retracement taking place, so it might go higher, but it won't go. Um, it might go lower, but it might not go all the way low, right? Because we did see the support here, which automatically is drawn using our indicators. So if you before go further, if you guys want to know what indicators we are using, the link is in the description. You're welcome to download it, and I hope it becomes useful for you guys. It is developed in-house, so we only develop tools that we found useful and that might be useful for other traders as well. So here we can see our resistance is automatically drawn. We're currently on support, so if this level gets broken, we are seeking this obviously to be our next support level. However, realistically, this is our target level over here, so not here but here. So once price moves to 11,5994, that is typically where you would want to get out on the market. Looking at the other time frame, so this is the 1 hour. If we go to the 4 hour, we can see there's a consolidation taking place. But overall there is bearish pressure currently. Can you see that? So yeah, just wanted to give that quick update. Hope you guys find it useful. And just to mention, we will be focusing and looking at various markets, various things on the market, such as the gold, such as your currencies as well. So do subscribe and enable your notifications so that when we do analyze the markets and we post a video, you'll still be able to grab those opportunities and actually have an understanding of what we are looking at, what we are considering. Is there any news events that is further supporting our decision to sell on the market, or to buy on the market, etc. So my approach typically is to consider both fundamentals and consider technicals, and then make a decision whether or not to trade from there. Hence why our indicators as well includes this, um, let me say, of letting us know when and where the news events are going to take place, what time they're going to take place. So you can visually see it with these red lines over here. You can visually see the upcoming news events and when they are going to occur. Some of them obviously happening at the same time. You can also see where are the support levels that we are monitoring, right? It automatically gets drawn. So when it comes to these resistance levels and these support levels, we are considering what are the most tested areas. So we don't care about every single price level when it comes to resistance, when it comes to support. We only care about the most important ones that got tested multiple times. Okay, so where are those areas? And we're looking at it from a individual time frame perspective. So for example, if we're looking at the 1 hour, I want to know where is the number one zone I should be focusing on for the 1 hour, in terms of support. Where's the number one area of resistance on that 1 hour? Then I do the same for the 4 hour. Where's the number one area of resistance, number one area of support, and so on for every time frame, right? So we're taking that approach, and then it all gets overlaid on your chart. As far as your target levels is concerned, because we make use of um, the Fibonacci, most traders use that for reversals, for retracement purposes. So we make use of that as our target areas because we know that those are levels that the market is most likely going to test. So our target levels moves and behaves independently of our support and resistance levels. So you guys can really get a good feel and understanding of the market. We also know that with the market there is two parties to the table. There's the bulls and there's the bears. Hence why we created the bull and bear volume indicator. Looks pretty simple, is quite powerful. Okay, because it will exactly allow you to see that there's a fall off. For example, as you can see here in bull pressure. Yes, we are in a bull trend, but there's a decline in strength moving into the B territory. Okay, and then here we can see the bulls came back in, boom, 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 um, drove the price all the way up. Over here, we've got simply a 50-day moving average. So once we see that this historical bars um, goes past the moving average, we can clearly see vertical. We can clearly see that a push occurred. So we can see that once it broke past there, we had a nice good trend that took place. And once we see it cross back down, we normally have a nice sell entry that took place. And this was the one that was given yesterday from there till there for a sell entry. We knew we could trade it up until this point safely because this was automatically drawn on the chart as a support level. Okay, so I hope that clears things up, and I hope these indicators you do find it useful. Um, as I mentioned, we're going to be looking at gold. We're going to be looking at um, the US tech as well, and we're going to be considering not only technicals, because I know a lot of traders only focus on technicals and they really ignore the fundamentals. So we're not amateurs here, right? If you want to trade this market like an amateur, you're going to make amateur money. We are focused on the driving forces behind the market. We will also be releasing signals, so feel free to join the signal group and enable your alerts so that you do not miss out on any opportunities that we will be covering. Because we're going to first make mention of opportunities from our signal group, and if you want to be part of that, um, you need to register um, with XM Broker. So the link is in the affiliate. Once you join and you provide us with your trading account ID, okay, we will then send you an OTP link which you can click and it will automatically allow you to join the group so that you don't miss out on signals. So we're not allowing every Tom, Dick, and Harry, to be part of the group. It is free, however, it's conditional. That you actively trade with the affiliate link. This allows us to continue to create lovely content like this, and allows allows us to actually support you guys in your growth in your trading journey. So yeah, just wanted to clarify that. That's all for now on Bitcoin. Um, Quite interesting what transpired a few days ago with that Satoshi whale selling off his Bitcoin, and we're watching the space closely because we are looking at Bitcoin being at the all-time high. So we are expecting that for the most part there is going to be consolidation, but we know that after that consolidation there is also definitely going to be a breakout that is going to occur and is really going to drive these prices to to a new level. Hopefully, we're kind of hoping that in the long run this turns out to be a buy, but in the immediate outlook of the market, at least for the next couple of hours, we are seeing a decline, and we are expecting a decline on Bitcoin. So that's all for now, and yeah, take care, enable alerts, and we'll see you tomorrow.